Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your fall Equinox tarot reading. I'm just doing a quick and balanced reading today using the Aquarian tarot. I've already shuffled it for you, so let's get into it. Five of Rods or Wands and Temperance. Wow. This is the first major arcana card to come up in all the readings I've done today, so this is really potent. Now, the first card we have here, the Five of Rods or the Five of Wands, speaks to a time of sort of chaos, a time of group endeavors that maybe did not go to plan, where there's a lot of voices or too many chefs in the kitchen, as it were. A time when perhaps you struggled to find your own voice in community endeavors, or maybe at work, or maybe in a creative project. It could be within the family too, some sort of group situation where there just has not been harmony, and there hasn't been like a group mindset for a particular event or a particular situation. So one thing to note here is Cancer might tend to get really quiet when things get chaotic. I totally get that impulse. But this situation actually needs Cancer's voice. So there is a little bit of a recommendation here moving forward for sort of reclaiming your voice and making order out of the chaos. The Temperance card is so much about balance. It's so much about bringing kind of separate elements together into one harmonized kind of whole. The traditional image on the Temperance card, you may know, is an angel on the bank of a river. The angel has 1 foot on ground and 1 foot in the water. So just even right there, that's depicting a balance between an emotional fulfillment or an emotional vulnerability or capacity for expression and groundedness. So those things being in balance. In the traditional images of this card, the angel also is kind of pouring liquid between two cups. I always think of temperance as a cocktail. And I know that's not very woo-woo, but with a good cocktail, you have to have just the right balance of these very different elements. And sometimes a really good cocktail has really strange things in it, or a strange combo that you wouldn't have thought to put together. That, to me, is a great metaphor for the metaphorical Temperance card, the kind of capacity to bring separate, maybe even weird elements together into a whole. The fact that it's showing up for you indicates you have that capacity to kind of bring balance to this chaos. This reading really looks to me like it's about this situation needing your voice to bring that final element of harmony into it. And it looks like this next cycle, because of course major arcana cards are the kind of major chapters or major cycle events or representations, right? This card is speaking to the need for your voice in the group endeavor, in, whatever this is. It looks like it might be work, or it could be a community theater play, something where there's a lot of people who have a lot of passionate ideas, but up till now there hasn't been real leadership or balance. The Temperance card isn't so much suggesting that you are leading the group or taking over, or the director or the boss, but that your voice is needed for that kind of final level of harmony. Other qualities associated with temperance can be things like upcycling. It could be a phase where you really kind of purge your closet and make use of things in new ways, upcycle, garments into other garments or headbands or whatever. It could be a real crafty time. There's also the sense that you're bringing other elements together. You could be fixing up a friend with another friend. It could be that sort of a merging, that sort of bringing together. But I don't know if you can see in this card at the throat, there's very much the kind of blue really stands out in this card. And so there's really that connection, really that emphasis on the voice. And that's why I think for most folks, it's speaking to your presence, your intelligence in terms of, or your special skills in being able to organize and be present in an emotional but grounded way. That's kind of your assignment for the next cycle, as it were. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope this inspires you. I hope it gives you some ideas, some options moving forward, maybe even some comfort. In any case, thank you so much for dropping by.